right. Sledge Company is a financial strategy firm that is a goals-based group. So we really specialize and try to work on solving the problems that our clients have. And I think sort of our mission is to thrive on the success of the people that we care about the most. We believe in a team-based approach. So we approach everything as a group. And the purpose for that is there isn't anyone out there that is a jack of all trades, that is not also a master of none. So we try to make sure that we realize that there needs to be a professional integrated into each area of whatever we're working on. So we approach everything as a team, and whether that means using some of our team members that are at more of a national level or just what we have here in the office here in Mississippi. And I would say at the end of the day, what we want to do are build relationships with people that are based on a business approach that we're valuable to them, and that are based on trust and just the knowledge that we have and that we can help offer to really seeing those goals accomplished. Well, I think really one of the things that comes to mind is the fact that Mississippi right now is really fertile ground for a bright future with our economy. I think the cost of doing business here is lower than it is everywhere else in the U.S. And also in light of the recent financial crisis, a lot of things have kind of separated the men from the boys, if you will. A good example of that, just one of many examples, is the catfish business. What happened with the catfish business? There were a lot of people farming in that business. A lot of people exited that business. We have less farmers now, but people are always going to enjoy catfish, and it's become more relevant than ever, I think, to say that those farmers that made it through that period of time now are going to have an opportunity for a much brighter future on the other end. And so I think that's just one example of business. What's happening in many other sectors, the real estate business, even in banking, where the folks that really were able to shine at the end of what was really a really challenging time for everybody in a place like Mississippi are really going to have a very bright future. I think that's a really good prospect for us.
Great.
Well, I would say the first thing is that everyone, whether old or young, needs to learn how to build more margin into what they're doing. Obviously, saving some extra money at this point would be helpful, but it's hard to save enough money to retire that quickly if you don't have the plans that you need. So I think one of the best things they can do is go along with the trend of we see a lot, which is sort of redefine what retirement means to you. We find a lot of people that are in that generation or coming up where they're still really enjoying what they're doing, and they are maybe still working but working less, and they're able to sort of maybe spend time doing something that they're passionate about that it also creates economy for their family and for their needs. And so I think that's one thing that people can really do, not necessarily totally at a financial level, but almost more like an emotional level, just how they feel, is to confront really what retirement is going to mean for them, what actually defines retirement, because it does not mean the same thing today that it did 30, 40 years ago.